What is up, guys? We are facing Magneto on Expert Mode, playing as the new Black Panther SHURI hero right here. And I want to give a huge shout out to one of my channel members, Alexis. This is actually his custom deck build request for the month, and he requested I build a deck here, for Black Panther SHURI, and that utilizes her hero ability here. So as a response, after she uses a basic power, we can resolve a special ability on a Black Panther upgrade that you control. But he wants me to build a deck not using the readying from Repurpose, just because he's not the biggest fan of Repurpose here. So we have a Justice deck here for SHURI, and this is his custom deck build for the month. It's called Panther Tenacity. And yeah, it's a 2-cost upgrade. Sorry guys, I blanked on the name there. It's a 2-cost upgrade Tenacity right here that came in the core set. As a hero action, you need to spend a physical resource and its cards to ready your hero. And Black Panther has very good economy here with the Vibranium, so we want to try to get set up. We also have 2 Ready to Rumbles here, which is also another key card of the deck. 1-cost upgrade, max 1 per player. As a hero response after you change form. So whenever we change the hero form, basically we discard this to ready up. So this is going to have really good synergy after we use our alter ego ability Inventor to exhaust ourselves and grab a Black Panther upgrade, put it into play. Then we can flip up, use the Ready to Rumble to ready back up immediately, and then use our basic activation right here so that we can thwart or attack, and also trigger the special that Black Panther upgrade that we just played, right? So that's going to be the big combo here with this deck. It is a Justice deck because we're going to be flipping down a whole lot here. So we have 3 copies of the Sonic Rifle, which is also really good synergy with SHURI because it's a tech upgrade here, and we want to get these down to confuse the villain. They are restricted, so we only have 2 copies of them in play, so we won't have all 3 of them in play at the same time, but I do want 3 copies for his deck. We have Float Like a Butterfly, so we have so many confuses in this deck, and SHURI's one of the biggest weaknesses of SHURI, in my opinion, is that her burst damage is a little bit low, so this increases the amount of damage that we do to enemies that are confused by 1. Very powerful. With Under Surveillance to increase the threshold of the main schemes. We have Blindfold as our Scribe to help us flip down. Lockjaw, Ironheart, Professor X, Moon Girl, Nick Fury, Ayo, Anika, and yeah, that's our ally line right here. And all of our cards, we trying to build this with only physical resources and mental resources for Moon Girl and for the Tenacity right here, right? And that's the main goal of this deck. We also have a bunch of wilds here, the Dora Milaje, the Avengers Mansion, Ingenuity, Helicarrier as our research generators. We have only 2 basic doubles here with the Genius and the Strength because we only want to have physicals and mentals, and then 2 power novels to help us pay for all of our powerful basic cards. And then we also have in the deck here we have the Vibranium here for SHURI, which will also help us pay for all of our physicals or mental kickers if we need that. Yeah, so that's the deck breakdown here. Thank you so much to Alexis for all your support. I really appreciate you. Let's go ahead and get the player deck set up here, and we'll also get Magneto set up as well as we're shuffling. So for Magneto, the main scheme setup says to set the Orbital Decay side scheme aside. We have that behind the boring part right here set aside, and review the boring part side scheme. That will come in here with 3 per player threat. And it says here that Magneto cannot have more than 6 sustained damage while this side scheme is in play. And let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B here. Comes in with 1 per player threat. And if it hits 5, it's going to advance. Basically, the way that Magneto works is that each time that he attacks you, we place 1 mana counter on the main scheme. Whenever there are 3, we discard 3 mana counters, and then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a mana card, and we review that mana card. And then let's go ahead and get Magneto here. So he comes in with Steady and Toughness. So let's put a Tough Stats card over here on his hit point dial. And then whenever Magneto is reviewed, deal each player a face down encounter card. So I think we're all shoved up here with our player deck. Let's go ahead and shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then we're going to be getting 1 face down encounter card here to start this game off, which is going to be this card right here. Right. So that's our encounter card. This is the encounter deck. And then we have this. All right. I think we're good to go here. Let's go ahead and do a mulligans and draw to our hands here 6. Let's see what we got. Okay, we drew both the red rumbles here. We only have max 1 at a time, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Definitely want to keep 1, right? Because whatever I grab, I probably want to grab Kimoyo beads and go ahead and trigger it with the Ready to Rumble. The Under Surveillance could be good here, but do I want to let that main scheme pop and play it on the second main scheme, or do I just want to go ahead and do it now? I don't know. Let's see. We don't need this. We have X here as well. Let me think. Actually, I could just play X, play the Ready to Rumble, and then we can clear off 2 side schemes right away, and X can block for us. That's the play. We're just going to hold his hand here. Yeah, we're not going to do anything else. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. We're going to keep our hand. We don't need any resources. So as Inventor here, as action, we exhaust SHURI. Let's go ahead and do that. Search your deck for a Black Panther or a tech upgrade and play it, reducing his resource cost by 2. So we're going to find the Kimoyo beats here. That's what I'm looking for. Where are the Kimoyo beats? Right here. So 2 cost Black Panther upgrade comes straight into play here because we can reduce his cost by 2, so it's free to play. Kimoyo beats has a special. Remove 1/3 from the scheme. You may discard this card to confuse enemy. So we have that ability there. We don't have to trigger it. We don't want to, but we can if we want to confuse an enemy. But in order to trigger the special, we'll need another effect or another card that says to trigger the specials of Black Panther upgrades. All right, we're all shuffled up here. Then let's go ahead and use a resource right here, a Red Rumble, to play a Red Rumble. So it's a 1 cost upgrade, only max 1 per player. And then as a hero response, after you change to form, this card's to red of your hero. So let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form. Then we can immediately trigger the Red Rumble. We just change the hero form, discard this, and we can ready back up. So now Shuri's right up here. Then we're going to use 3 resources right here, so we play Professor X. Whenever X enters play, choose one. We'll pick the one to confuse the villain. And then we're going to have Professor X go ahead and throw for 3, clear off the boarding party side scheme right here, defeating it. When it's defeated, it's going to flip over to Sabotage Master Mode, also coming in with 3 per player threat right there. I can't grab the token. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to have Shuri throw for 2 here from Sabotage. Oh, I forgot. X will take constant damage. Let's give him his damage first before I forget. All right, now Shuri's going to throw for 2 from Sabotage Master Mode. And then she's going to trigger her response here after Black Panther uses a basic power like her Thor activation. Resolve special ability on a Black Panther upgrade control. Special on the Kimoyo beats, remove 1/3 from this game. Let's take 1 off of here. And you may discard to confuse enemy. Let's not do that. Magneto's not fully confused because he has steady right now, but I don't need to confuse him right now because if he gets his helmet, he'll lose the confused statuses. So we remove the last threat, defeating Sabotage Master Mode. This will go into, let's see, add this card to Victory's place so it gets removed from the game. And then we review the Orbital K side scheme, also coming in with 3 per player threat. So that was some pretty good throwing there. All right, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main scheme, goes up to 2. He's going to attack us here. We're going to exhaust Professor X to defend his attack. Magneto's hitting with a base of 3. He gets a face down boost card, which is 2 boost icons, so total of 5 damage, takes out Professor X. He's getting knocked out here. And then Magneto has the force response. After he attacks you, place a mana counter in main scheme, so it goes up by 1. Okay, then Magneto's going to deal with 1 face down counter card for a total of 2 here. First one is Fabian Cortez. Oh man, I hate Fabian Cortez. Teamwork and Villainous. Whenever he's defeated, we discard from the counter until we get an Acolyte minion and then put into play engage with us. Last encounter card is, oh no, Magneto's home. He can't be confused. So we had this card confused status card. I was going to clear this off and then flip down to get a free turn there, but he got his helmet here on turn 1, which is a little bit unfortunate. But it's okay. All right, let's back over to our turn. Oh man, I have to defeat Fabian Cortez here, but I don't think that we can. I really wanted to flip down there. Let's see here. If I could play Anika and then play the Dora Milaje. Man, I could attack Magneto. Okay, let's go ahead and play the Dora Milaje. It's a 3 cost support. Ignore this card's resource cost if your team has a Wakanda trait, which we do have, so we just play this card for free. Yeah, that really foiled all my plans there. I could just flip down and just let the main scheme pop here because we got this cleared off, so it's not the end of the world. Let me think here. Do I want to try to get more upgrades in play? Do I just want to play Anika? I think we play Anika here because we have so much value with the Dora Milaje. So let's just go and do that. We'll use 3 resources here so we can play Anika. All right, she'll come in right up. She's going to exhaust and swing for 2 on Fabian Cortez. And then she will take a consequential damage. All right. Then we're going to trigger the effect of the Dora Milaje. Exhaust this card, resolve the special ability on a Dora Milaje ally, and heal damage from the ally. So we're going to heal damage from Anika. Her special is to remove 1 threat from the scheme. So let's take a threat off of, I guess we can take it off of here. Let's take it off of there. All right, and then she's back to full life here. Now the question is, do I flip down here and just let this pop? I kind of want to do that. It could get a little bit scary though, but I don't want Magneto hitting me and Fabian Cortez. I mean, he's going to scheme though, which is pretty rough. No, I think I should take the attack for 1 turn. The problem is, if I could defeat him, I would stay up in here for him, but I can't defeat him. which is the only issue here. I think we just keep throwing away then. Yeah, hopefully Magneto does not get 2 activations, and he keeps the mana counters here at 2, and that doesn't trigger yet. So let's go ahead and just thwart for 2 from here, and we'll trigger our special result, especially for a Black Panther upgrade, which is remove 1 from the scheme, so 1 from the Orb Decay. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's write up all of our cards. Oh man, the helmet there. Mess up all my plans. We're going to drop back up to 5 here, and hopefully Anika does not have to block for us. We got Moon Girl and the Mentos to pay for her. And I can blindfold, which would be really, really good. We have to kill Fabian Cortez here, though. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He is going to attack us. I think we're going to defend this attack here ourselves. Yeah, let's exhaust to defend for 2. He's hitting with a base of 3 there. Gets a phase down boost card, which is exhaust your identity's boost effect. Okay, that's great. We're already exhausted and a 0 boost icon, so we're just going to take 1 damage defending for 2. That brings us from 11 down to 10. And then after we use a basic power, we can trigger a special Black Panther upgrade with our hero ability. So let's remove 1/3 from his scheme. We'll take it off. I don't need that. Let's take it off the main. And then Magneto will also add a mana counter after he attacks. So there's 2 counters now. Okay. Then Fabian Cord is going to hit us here with a base of 1. He's villainous. Let's take it. This would be his boost card. 2. So 3 total damage on Shuri. Brings us from 10 down to 7. Alright. Then we get dealt 1 face on counter card. Please don't add a mana counter. Magneto Missile will just surge and defeat a center minion in play, but there are no center minions, so it just surges. Come on. Okay, caught off guard. This card upgrade support control. Oh man, I think we lose the Kimoyo beats here, just because we can always get it back once we get the Age of Dawn down. I flip down a Moon Girl, and then I play Blindfold. Yeah, I think this is really powerful right now with Anika. So yeah, let's discard the Kimoyo beats with the caught off guard. A little bit unfortunate, but I think it's okay. All right. Then I could let this pop at 1-2 right now. But we might be able to control some stuff. So let's go ahead and I think just flip down right away here, right? No, let's do Anika first. So she's gonna swing for 2, defeat Fabian Cortez. When he is defeated, we discard from the counter deck until we get an Acolyte minion and put it in play. So we're just gonna mill here until we get Acolyte. Okay, we got Senyaka with only 1 scheme, that's not too bad. And then Fabian Cortez is now defeated. Alright, his attack's also getting piercing. Anika will now take a consequent damage. Okay, we're going to trigger the Dora Milaje, exhaust it, and heal Dora Milaje ally, and resolve its special, which is remove 1 from the scheme. So let's clear off the Orb Decay here. And then when the side gets defeated, it flips over to Physical Strain. Magneto loses steady, so he can be suddenly confused with just 1 status card now. But with his helmet, he cannot be confused at all. The only way to get rid of that is to attack him, and then spend 1 of each resource type to discard that card. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and flip down here. So Alter Ego. And then we're going to use 3 mental resources right here, so we can play Moon Girl. Moon Girl says play only if your identity has a champion or gene trait. We do have the gene trait in Alter Ego. After you play her from your hand, draw 1 card for each mental resource used to favor, which is 3. So we're drawing 3 cards here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, crappers. I got the Mansion. I really want to play the Mansion, actually. But I think we just go for Blindfold. I think I hold on to the Mansion and the float like a butterfly here. Yeah, let's do Blindfold. I can't defeat Senyaka because she has 0 life, but maybe we can manipulate the schemes a little bit. I mean, wait, he's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to pop no matter what, actually. So Blindfold doesn't do anything. Why don't we just play the Mansion? But then, do I hold on to Float here, or do I hold on to Blindfold? Man, I kind of want to do Float, but let's hold on to Blindfold just in case. We'll do 4 resources here so we can play the Avengers Mansion. Get our first economy card out. And then let's exhaust the Mansion so we can draw a card. Which is, ooh, the Age of Donna. Perfect. Let's use Blindfold as a resource. We're going to play the Age of Donna here. So 1 cost upgrade as an action. We can shuffle 1 identity-specific card from your discard pile into your deck. All right, that's going to really get us going. So let's go ahead and, Moon Girl's going to be right up, but I don't think she's going to do anything here. Let's go ahead and exhaust Age of Donna. We're going to shuffle an identity-specific card from discard pile into your deck. The thing is, if I grab the Kimura beads now, and I draw it next turn with Inventor, that won't be the best, right? I don't want to draw into it. I think we get another Black Panther upgrade. Why don't we grab the... should I get the suit or the Panther Claws? I could also get a Vibranium. What's our doubles looking like? We have 1 more Vibranium, 1 more Power Novels left in the deck. Yeah, why don't we get a Vibranium and help us pay for some stuff? So we'll shuffle this identity-specific card back into your deck. And then we're just going to end our turn here with Moon Girl not activating, and then we let this main scheme go. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's shuffle up here. And then we're going to end our turn. Alright, so let's ready back up. Drawing back up to 6 here. Okay. Ooh, we got a Vibranium. Alright. Ooh, and we got Queen Ramonda, which is really nice here. Okay. It is Magneto's turn. He's going to add one threat to the main scheme. He's going to scheme with a base of 1, 2, 3. Gets a boost card because we're on Artigo, so he's scheming. Boost is give Magneto a tough size card here. He has one, and another face down boost card, which is going to be exhaustion. Dang it. So I can't grab a Kimoyo Beats here, getting exhausted again. So he just schemes for 3, which is actually not the worst. So this goes up to 4. And then after he schemes, he does not play his mana counters. That's only after attacking. So Yak doesn't scheme for 1. That's going to hit 5 now. So when it hits 5, it's going to advance to stage 2A. And then we also discard all the mana counters whenever the main scheme advances. So it says place 1 mana counter here. So it drops down just 1 now. And if Sabotage Massimo is not an individual display, it was an individual display because we defeated that earlier right here. So we don't do anything else with this card. It just advances stage 2B here. Coming in with 1 per player threat. So I still can't get rid of the helmet because I'm exhausted here. Man, oh man. Okay. Then what are we doing next? We get dealt a face-down counter card because Senyaka activated, which is Metal Shards. Do 1 damage to each character you control. Place 1 mana counter main scheme. So this goes up to 2. Moon Girl takes 1. Anika takes 1, and the Shuri takes 1. Drops from 7 down to 6. Right. And then that will resolve the Metal Shards. We place the mana counter. All right, it's back over to our turn. Let's go into Mansion here and draw a card. Okay, I could Tenacity to ready up. I don't think I need to ready right now, though. Let's go ahead and Asia Adana. So we can shuffle and a display card and discard pile back into your deck, and we'll get the Kimoyo Beads this time. Yeah, so we'll shuffle these Kimoyo Beads right here. So normally I would use my action here to tutor the Kimoyo Beads and play it right now. So I could have it in play from exhausting, but Magneto exhausted us again with that boost card, unfortunately. But there's no more boost of that to exhaust us now, as Shuri really wants to be right up. I could Tenacity, but it's a hero action. But yeah, I don't know if I want to trigger it right now, or if I just want to play it, just have him play. Alright, so what are we doing here? We have On the Prowl and the Clawed Strike. Our events don't really do much right now, because I'd rather we have our upgrades. Let me think. I think I could just play Ironheart as well. Okay, yeah, let's go and use the Vibranium as a double wild, so we can play Ironheart. When you play from hand, draw a card. Ooh, Ingenuity. That's a good find here. Okay, so let's use 2 resources here. Let's use these 2 actually. 2 resources here, so we can play Ingenuity. It's a 2-cost upgrade. We can exhaust it to generate a mental resource. Let's go ahead and do that, generating a mental resource, so we can play Queen Ramonda. It's a 1-cost support. We can exhaust her to heal damage equal to your alter ego's recovery stat if you have a concentrate, which we do have. So we're exhaust heal by 4. We're from 6 back up to 10 here. So getting a lot of value from flipping down. And I can't play either of these cards here, so I think I'm just holding my hand because I like this wild here to get rid of the helmet, which I really want to get rid of. And then Iron should be right up there. Okay, next, what are we going to do? Let's flip up to hero form. Let's go ahead and use the Dora Milaje, exhaust his card, heal Anika, and then her special is remove 1 threat from his scheme. So let's clear it off. Alright, then we'll do Anika. It's going to swing for 2 on Senyaka. Ironheart swing for 1 for 3 damage, defeats Senyaka. The player who defeats him gets stunned. So that's going to be us. And then both the allies will take a consequent damage here. 1, 1. Alright, and then let's keep Moon Girl up because I want to keep her alive in case we need a blocker. So we're going to enter turns right back up. Alright, so I shouldn't get exhausted this turn. Should be able to get rid of that Magneto's helmet here. Alright, let's hold on to this hand. Draw back up to 5. Got a little bit unlucky, I feel like, but I think we're going to pull this off. Okay, and I have Tenacity if I need to play it. Okay, Magneto's turn is going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We're going to block here with Ironheart. He's hitting with a base of 3. Gets a boost card, which is 2. So 5 damage, takes out Ironheart. And after Magneto attacks, we add a mana counter to the main scheme. The official ruling is we actually mill the mana counters, or take off the mana counters first. So there's 3 now. We take all the mana counters off. And then we mill from the encounter until we get a mana card and reveal it. So it's mill here. We got right away. Magneto's armor. He now can't be stunned either. And he also gets +1 attack. So he has both the helmet and the armor here. Okay, now we're going to deal ourselves a face-down encounter card during the encounter step, which is going to be Master of Magnetism. Take the topmost mana card in the encounter discard pile, give it to Magneto as a face-down boost. It's going to activate. So it's going to be Metal Shards here. The boost effect is if it defeats an ally, place 1 mana counter main scheme. Let's just take the attack to the face. We have Queen Ramonda. So we're going to take this hit to the face. This is his regular boost plus the boost that he was dealt. It's going to be So if it defeats an ally, which it does not, so just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on Shuri. Bring this from 10 down to 4. And I'm okay taking that hit because of Queen Ramonda right here. Shout out to Queen Ramonda. And after Magneto attacks, he places a mana counter main scheme. Alright. And then it's back over to our turn here. Okay, normally I would just block Moon Girl, but I don't want to get an extra mana counter to accelerate that. Alright, let's exhaust the mansion so we can draw a card. Okay, so do I want a Tenacity here so I can get rid of my stun? It's a little bit unfortunate that we weren't able to get any of our other Black Panther upgrades in play. Let's see if I play Nick. I don't know if I can. Okay, I don't think I need to play Nick. What I need to do is just get rid of the helmet so we can start confusing him. Okay, let's do this. We're just going to exhaust. We're going to attack, get rid of the stun. And then, oh yeah, okay, then we're going to use, let me think. If I play Nick using, let's say this, right? Then Nick draws me 1, 2, 3 cards. I can use 2 to play Tenacity. Oh, actually, I have enough. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So let's use 4 resources here. We're going to play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one, repeat the one, and draw 3. Hopefully, we don't draw anything good. Okay, that's fine. I think we still have one more Sonic Rifle in the deck. So he draws the 3 cards. He's going to be right up. Then we are going to use 2 resources here so we can play Tenacity. It's a 2-cost upgrade. As a hero, actually, we can spend a physical resource in this card that's already up. Sorry, guys. We need the physical. We're going to use these 2 resources I made to play Tenacity. Okay, hold on to Helicarrier. So now we have it in play. We're going to spend a physical resource in Helicarrier and this card, the Tenacity, so we can write up your hero. So now Shuri's going to be right up. Okay, now we're going to attack for 1 of Magneto, knock off his tough status card. We're going to trigger the hero response on his helmet, which is the same as the armor. Spend 1 resource of each type after we make a base attack, which we just did. So we spend a mental resource. Spend the water declared to be energy and physical, which is 1 of each type. So now we can discard Magneto's helmet here. So now he can be confused. Alright, that helmet is the worst card for us. Alright, we got that. And then how much cards we have left in our deck? We're going to draw 5. So we won't actually deck out here, especially with Asia Donna. So I think I keep Moon Girl and play 1 more turn. Let's have let's use a Dormology for Anika. Heal her, trigger her special, remove 1 threat from the scheme, clear off the main again. That's really powerful. And then she will swing for 2 on Magneto, brings it from 20 down to 18. Nick Fury is going to exhaust, swing for 2, brings from 18 down to 16. I forgot Nick and Anika will take a console damage for activating, and then we'll have Moon Girl. We'll save her up in case we get like a minion that her attack or a side scheme, so her Thor might be more useful there. And let's go ahead and exhaust Asia Donna, shuffle a dead card, discard pop back into your deck. I think we have one more. No, there's no Vibranium there. We have Kimoyo beads, and I think we have Sonic Rifle in there. So I'm gonna want a double here. Let's shuffle the Vibranium back into our deck. And we'll be drawing everything except for 2 cards here. So I believe we should be drawing the Vibranium with the Sonic Rifle and the Kimoyo beads. Very high chance of that, right? So we can easily pay for that stuff. And, and we can mansion whatever else next turn as well. So we should be set up for a confuse and then a free flip here. All right, so let's shuffle up and we end our turn. Let's draw back up our hands here of 5 in hero form. Let's ready up everybody. And let's see what we got, and then we can pass over to Magneto. All right, we got the double and a Sonic Rifle and a Kimoyo beads. Okay, perfect. All right, so it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us with a base of 4. We're going to block here with Nick Fury. This will be his boost card. 2, so 6 total damage, takes out Nick Fury. And then Magneto will add a mana counter after he attacks us, and then he's going to deal with a face-down counter card, which is Electric Shock. You are in hero form, you are stunned. And then take 1 damage for each mana counter main skill, which is 2 damage there, so we're going to take 2. That'll bring us from 4 down to 2. A little bit scary. Alright, that's going to turn. Is that all it does? It doesn't add mana counters, right? Yeah, take 1. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're fine here. And we can heal back up with a Queen Ramonda now. Okay, so back over to our turn. Let's go ahead and mansion first. Actually, wait. Do I want to Asia Donna that? No, I want my attacking card to get rid of my stun. That would be really good. So I want Asia Donna that and then summon it back up. So I could mansion right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and exhaust the mansion and draw a card. And then we're going to have Moon Girl swing for 2 at Magneto, brings them from 16 down to 14. And Moon Girl will take 2 constant damage. She will get defeated there, taking constant damage. We want her back to the shuffle. Then I think I'm going to use my basic exhaust to get the attacking card out. So let's think here. If I play this here, I can play. I want to get Sonic Rifle out. Do I even hold on to Kamoya Beats? There's no need. I could just play this and play this, and then flip down and get my thing. Yeah, I think we'll just use everything here because we can get it back with Age of Donna. So this would be 3 risks when paying for a basic card because Power Analysis is a double. So we can play AO here. AO comes right up. We got another Dora Milaje ally. And then we'll use 3 resources right here. So we can play the Sonic Rifle. 3 cost upgrade is restricted. It comes in with 2 charge counters. So we can exhaust it and remove a charge counter. Let's go ahead and do that. So it comes with 2. Exhaust, remove 1 to confuse an enemy. Let's confuse Magneto here. Alright, then we are going to flip down to Alter Ego. We're going to use Inventor, Action, Exhaust, Shuri. Wait, sorry, before we do that, we're going to use Age of Donna. Exhaust card, shuffle 1 identified card in your discard pile back into your deck. Let's get, we could get Kamoyo Beads. Let's get our, we can get everything next turn anyways, right? Yeah, okay, let's get the Panther Claws here and shuffle that into our deck. Okay, then we're going to use Inventor here, so we can exhaust Shuri to play tech upgrade from your deck, reducing its cost by 2. So let's do our deck here. We're going to get the Panther Claws and then play it here, reduce cost by 2, so it's free to play. Okay, so we got the Panther Claws. Let's put it over here actually. So we got our Panther Claws in play. All right. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we exhaust Kumamonda, heal by 4, brings from 2 back up to 6. And then let's also exhaust the Dora Milaje here. Heal Anika, her specials remove 1 from the scheme, clears off the main again. And then she'll swing for 2 on Magneto, brings from 14 down to 12. As a response, after you use the base power, resolve special ability on another Dora Milaje ally, which is AO. Specials deal 1 damage to enemy, brings from 12 down to 11. Then AO is going to swing for 2, brings Magneto from 11 down to 9. And her special will trigger this, which is remove 1 from the scheme, which we don't actually have anything. And then both allies will take consequent damage here. Alright, so we got our Dora Milaje stuff set up here, and we got the Panther Claws. Okay, that's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. Okay, we're going to deck out here, drawing the Elephant's trunk here, so we get the face on kind of card. Then we're going to shuffle up our discard pile back into the deck. Yeah, even if Magneto gets scheme activation, I think we're okay. Shuffle up, yeah, because he has to scheme like a few times for us to lose, right? He has to pop this man scheme and the next one. So hopefully we'll be okay. I don't know. All right, let's shuffle up here. All right, and we're going to drop back up to 6, holding on to the Elephant's trunk, which will really get us going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so Magneto's turn is going to add a 1 to the main. He's going to scheme because we're in Artico. He's confused. Nothing happens. And then he's going to deal with a face encounter card for a total of 2 encounter cards here. Here's the first one. Oh, in advance. He's going to scheme with a base of 2. Gets a boost. Boost effect is exhaust each ally you control. So just scheme for 2. So the man will go up to 3 out of 6. So we're fine. He doesn't add mana counters after scheming. Last encounter card is Mana Mayhem. It's going to be a side scheme. When we defeat it, we discard the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. And then add a mana counter for each mana card discard with the amplify icon on it. All right, that's going to end our turn. So, or Manu's turns back over to us here. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and, I think we just mansion. Yeah, let's mansion, draw a card. Ooh, perfect. Okay, so I want to play Nick Fury here. We'll do 4 resources here. Right, or do I want to play the Elephant's Trunk? No, we can do Nick first. 4 resources here, so we can play Nick Fury. Whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We pick the one and draw 3 cards here. So he will be ready up, even though AO and Nick are exhausted. So drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is good. We can exhaust. I think I need to heal though. Let's exhaust Queen Ramonda, heal by 4. Brings him 6 back up to 10. And then I think we play Elephant's Trunk here. So we're going to use a double resource, play Elephant's Trunk. The 2 cost support. As an archery action, we are an archery. We can exhaust this card and up to 2 other Wakanda allies and supports you control. So we can't exhaust these guys because they are exhausted, but we can exhaust this and Dora Milaje, which is a Wakanda support. And then we can draw 1 card for each card exhausted, including this one. So it's going to be 1, 2 cards here. So let's draw 2 more. I want to ready. Okay, there we go. They're ready to rumble. And Tenacity there, so we can get that set up if I need to. So we play the ready to rumble. We can flip up with it right now. And then what do I want to do? I kind of want to play Float Like a Butterfly. And want to get, okay, let's go and use Inventory. Exhaust Shuri, search your deck for a Black Panther or Tech Upgrade and play, reduces cost by 2. So this time we'll get the Kimoyo beads out here. So we can play here for free with our ability. Okay, Kimoyo beads will give us that reliable flip that we want now. And the helmet's gone for a little bit, so hopefully we can start to get this going. All right, so let's see here. What am I going to do? So next, do I want to play Float? I'll play Ready to Rumble, and then I'll play Wakanda Forever. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so 2 resources here. So we play Float Like a Butterfly. So now, whenever a character we control attacks a confused enemy, we can increase the amount of damage that attack deals to the enemy by 1. It's gonna be pretty powerful for us. And then we're gonna use a resource here. Let's play Ready to Rumble. It's a 1 cost upgrade. So we're gonna flip up here to hero form. And there's a hero response. After you change form, you can discard this card to ready back up. So we get our combo going on here with the deck. Okay. Then let's, oops, oh, we're ready up here. Okay, then what we're gonna do, I think I'm going to exhaust. We are going to thwart for 2 from here. Then after we use our basic power, we can resolve special Black Panther upgrade. Let's choose a Panther clause. Hero action attack or special attack due to damage to the enemy. We're stunned, so it just discards the stun stats instead. All right, so that was good. Then we're going to exhaust Ingenuity, generate a mental resource to play Wakanda Forever. Resolve special ability on each Black Panther upgrade you control. So let's do the Kimoyo beats, remove 1 from a scheme. Panther clause deals 2 damage to enemy, brings, wait, sorry guys, before we do that, wait, we're not gonna do that yet. I can do float here. What do we do? Let's keep this up here. Okay, we're gonna exhaust the sonic rifle, remove the last counter to confuse Magneto first. So let's get him confused. All right, and then this has no more uses, so it gets discarded. All right, that's gonna be much better now. So now that Magneto is confused, each character we control that attacks him will do extra damage with Float Like a Butterfly for each attack instance. So now we'll Ingenuity to play the Wakanda Forever, resolve special ability on each Black Panther we control. So Kimoyo beats remove 1 from a scheme. Oh yeah, there's 1 there, so we take that last threat. Panther clause will do 2 damage to enemy, so 2 to Magneto, but does 3 instead because of Float Like a Butterfly because he's confused. So 3 damage brings from 9 down to 6. And then Nick Fury is going to swing for 2. It's going to do 3 instead with Float, so bring it from 6 down to 3. And Nick Fury will take consequent damage. I think I just leave this there actually. Yeah. Should we age Adana? Yeah, let's age Adana here and shuffle the Clawed Strike back into our deck as an identity-specific event. Because I think we're actually ready to go for the kill here. So I just want to get more attack stuff. So Magneto's down 3 life. We do have to be able to flip, but we have the Dora Milaje ally set up here as well. We got a little bit of a rougher start, but with that Magneto's helmet. But then we got things under control now. Okay, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hands here at 5. Okay, ooh, I kind of want to flip down one more time and get everything set up. Okay, Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We're going to block with Nick Fury. He's hitting with a base of 4. Boost card is shuffle each Acolyte minion from the discard pile back into the deck. Okay, let's get these Acolyte minions here. I think it's just Fabian. No, it's Uniskion. I guess came as a boost or something. Senyaka, Fabian Cortez. So these are the 3 Acolytes that we shuffle back in with the boost effect. So Magneto will just be hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4 plus Amplify. So 5 damage on Nick Fury. Let's shuffle these cards in here. The encounter deck is getting kind of thin, which is not good. I don't want him decking out and getting the Master Magnetism and the Advance back in there. All right, so Nick Fury is going to get defeated there with Magneto's attack. Then after Magneto attacks, he adds a mana counter to the main scheme. There's going to be 3. We discard it, and then we mill from the encounter deck until we get a mana card and reveal that. Let's get rid of Fabian Cortez. Oh, nice. Okay, we've gotten rid of some good cards here. Okay, mana card here. So when reviewed in hero form, you are stunned, take 1 damage for each mana counter. So no mana counters, we just get stunned. All right, that's actually really good for us now. And then Magneto deals 1 face down counter card, which is going to be Sentinel with guard. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough status card. All right, back over to our turn here. Okay, and we have the Dora Milaje set up. Okay, let me think here. I think I go for blindfold and get a tenacity down. Let's go ahead and Avengers Mansion and draw a card here first. We got Vibranium. Oh man, we can afford a lot of stuff. I might want an Elephant's Trunk. Oh, we don't really have to. Okay, let's go ahead and let's use a double resource when paying for a basic card so we can play Tenacity. Let's just get the Tenacity down so we have the on-demand ready whenever we need it. Then I have to defeat the M-Type Sentinel. I want to get Magneto really low. So let's go ahead and thwart for 2, clear this off, and then we'll trigger the special on our Black and Upgrade Panther Claws' attack, which removes our stun. Okay, then we're gonna do we have any more ways to trigger specials? Oh no, we don't have any more damage actually. We can't even attack the M-Type Sentinel now. Oh wait, we do because of the Dormant Logic actually, so it's fine. Okay, so let's do AO's gonna swing for 2 on the M-Type Sentinel. Then she'll trigger the special on another Dormilage, which is to remove 1 threat from the scheme. That's on 3. And she'll take constant damage. Nika's going to swing for 2 on the M-Type Sentinel. So he's going to have 4 damage here. She'll trigger the special on our Dormilage, which is do 1 damage enemy. So that's going to be 5 total. Defeats the M-Type Sentinel. When he's defeated, give Magneto a tough stats card. And then Nika will take constant damage. Now we can trigger the Dormilage here, exhaust his card, heal a Dormilage ally, and trigger special, do 1 damage enemy, knocks out the tough from Magneto. Okay. Then, what are we doing here? Let's flip down. And then, do I want to ready with Tenacity, actually? To use my ability to grab another thing? I don't think we need to, actually. Do I want to grab any of these cards back? Not right now. I don't think we Age of Donna yet here. Yeah, let's just flip down to Alter Ego. And then we're going to exhaust Elephant's Trunk and also exhaust Queen Ramonda. So it's 2 Wakanda supports. We're going to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh, there's a Clawed Strike and a Helicarrier. So can I play the Helicarrier into blindfold? I can, and I want 1 extra resource with the Ingenuity. I don't need to use it, I think. Yeah, let's do that. This would be 3 resources when paying for a basic card because power and all of us is a double. So we can play a Helicarrier. We can exhaust a Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. Let's go ahead and do that. So blindfold's only 2 costs here. This would be a double resource to play blindfold. When our sheet enters play, look at the top 5 cards in the encounter deck, and then we can discard 1 and then put the rest back in the same order. So we gotta get Magneto's boost cards and his encounter card set up for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so scheming with this, so 0 boost. This would be an encounter card, which will make him scheme again. So I think we discard and we get Delgado out here. Wait, no, he's confused. Never mind. So he's confused. So we just get this as an encounter card. Do 1 damage to each character you control. That will kill Nika. If we get the Master of Magnetism, he schemes for this and this boost. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually fine. And then we get rid of all this stuff. So let's discard the metal shards. And then we'll put this right here on top in this order. All right. So I should give him a scheme activation. Blindfold's not going to do anything. And we're just going to end our turn here. Yeah, let's ready back up. Oh, wait. Before I end turn, let's Age of Donna, actually. Shuffle an identify specific card and just go file back into your deck. I think we get the Vibranium. Or Wakanda Forever. Let's get the Wakanda Forever. Shuffle that in. We'll shuffle up. Do I have any more Ready to Rumbles? I have 2 copies of it. No, they're both. Wait, no, that's only 1. Yeah, we have 1 more left. We have 1 Tenacity in play. Okay, that's gonna end turn. Let's right back up. So we need to draw into our attack events, and we can go for it here. All right. SHURI's gonna be ready up. All right, we know what the encounter cards are. We're gonna drop the 6 here. Hold on to Clawed Strike. Ooh, we got the Clawed Strike and Wakanda Forever in the Ready to Rumble. Okay, I think we got the kill here, guys. I think we got it. Okay, so Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to scheme, but he's confused. We're not ego, that's why he's scheming. Then he's going to deal with a face-on counter card, which is Master Magnetism. Oh, I forgot. It takes the topmost mana card, actually, from the encounter discard pile. Gives him as a face-on boost card. So it's just 0 boost icons for a scheme. And then he's going to get a regular a boost card. I thought we just give him 2. So it's going to be, if it's an attack defeats an ally, place a mana card on main scheme. It's non-attack. So it's just scheme for 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So main will go up to 5. Right, and then no mana counters after mana. Oh wait, no, it goes up to 6, 7. Oh man, dang it. Okay, that's fine. So he's actually gonna pop it because of the amplify. I forgot about that. So this way, advance stage 3A. remove all mana counters and all that stuff. And then one of you plays 2 mana counters here. If physical strain is not attached Magneto, then we do that effect. It is attached Magneto, so we don't do that. So it just advances here to stage 3B. If this hits 7, then we lose the game. All right, and it'll be 1. We'll start off with 1 per player right there. All right, back row to our turn. I think the advance is the next card, which he would actually get if we flip him and we can't kill him. So I gotta make sure I can kill him, right? Can we kill him here? Okay, let's just go ahead and first use the Age of Donna. Shelf an identity card from discard pile back into your deck. There's nothing to do right now. Hold up. First, we're going to use our inventor here. So exhaust SHURI, search your discard pile or your encounter deck for a card, and then put it into play. So let's do the Spider Bites here. A Black Panther upgrade, I mean. So we just get this into play. So this one is we choose a player, do 1 damage to villain each main engage that player. You may discard this card to stun each of those enemies. Okay, oh, it's fine. We're gonna get confused here, so it's actually fine if we don't kill him. So we'll just go for it here. But I think we should have to kill. Okay, let me see what's going on here. So we got all of this. Let's go ahead and now use the Sonic Rifle as a resource to play Ready to Rumble. And then we're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw a card. We're looking for a physical here. We're going to exhaust the Elephant's Trunk, and we'll do Queen Ramonda and should we do Dora Milaje here? Yeah, let's do Dora Milaje, and we'll draw the full 3 cards here with the Elephant's Trunk. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got a Lockjaw as a physical. Perfect. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is pay 2 here, pay 2 here, Engineering pays 1, and a Lockjaw for the ready. Okay, I think we have it. So now we're going to flip up here to hero form. When we change the hero form, discard the Ready to Rumble as a hero response. When you change forms, so ready back up. Okay, and we're gonna go for it here. So should Age of Donna the double resource before we drew with the Elephant's Trunk? That's fine. So SHURI is going to, what do? We want to trigger the Kimoyo Beats first to get the Confuse off. No, I don't think there's any clear way to do that. So we're just gonna swing for 1 on Magneto. That'll bring it from 3 down to 2. Then with our response, we ensure special build Black Panther upgrade. So let's do the Kimoyo Beads here, which is remove 1 from a scheme. And you may discard this. Let's go ahead and do that to confuse enemy, so we can confuse Magneto. So now we turn on the float like a butterfly now. So each attack instance would do 1 additional damage, and Panther Claws is an attack. Oh, I should have gotten the other one because this was not attack. That's fine. So this does not do additional damage because Star Bites is not attack. But I think we still should be fine. Then we are going to discard Tenacity and spend a physical resource, which will be the Lockjaw right here. So now we can ready up your hero. So let's ready up here. All right, now we're going to swing for 1 Magneto. It's an attack. So since it's confused with Float a Butterfly, it does 2 damage. That'll bring from 2 down to 0. That'll flip Magneto over to his 3rd and final stage here. He's going to come in with 22 life toughness. And his one ability is to do each player face-on counter card, which I believe was that advance, right? So we get a face-on counter card here. All right. Then with our response, we just attacked here using our basic power. We can resolve special with Black Panther upgrade that we control. Wait, if I do the Panther Claws, I lose the piercing, huh? I want to do it for the piercing effect. That's fine. So we just do the Panther Claws. Deals 2 damage to enemy, knocks off the tougher Magneto. That's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, then let's do. We're gonna have. Let's exhaust Ayo. We're gonna swing for 2 on Magneto. It brings it from 22 down to 19 because it does 3 damage thanks to the like a butterfly. Sure, is special with another Dora Milaje ally, which is to remove 1 from the scheme. It's Anika, so it takes 1 off of here. Then Ayo will take constant damage. Anika is gonna swing for 2 on Magneto. It does 3, brings it from 19 down to 16. And then should trigger special with another Dora Milaje ally, which is Ayo to do 1 damage to enemy. It's not an attack, so it's just gonna be 1 damage. Does not get amplified by Float like butterfly. Brings Magneto from 16 down to 15. Then Anika will take a constant damage. She gets defeated here. All right. So we have Magneto confused here. All right. Then we're going to use 2 resources here. So we can play a Clawed Strike. Here, actually attack, do 4 damage to enemy. It's an attack. So it's going to do 5 with Float like a butterfly to Magneto. Brings it 15 down to 10. And trigger special but Black Panther upgrade you control. Choose a Panther Claws. It does 2. Since it has attack keyword, it's going to do additional 1 with the float. So it does 3. brings them 10 down to 7. Then we're going to use 2 resources right here, so we can play a second Clawed Strike right here. Your action attack deals another 4 damage, does 5 with float, brings it from 7 down to 2. And then we can trade a special Black Panther upgrade, choose a Panther Claws again here, so it's going to do 2 plus 1 with the float, 3 damage, brings it down to 0, and we're going to overkill him by 1. Let's counter overkill damage here. And then we're going to exhaust Ingenuity, generate mental resource to play Wakanda Forever. Resolve special ability of each Black Panther upgrade you control in any order. So let's do Spire Bite first. It does 1 damage, so it does 1 damage down to 2 overkill. And then we're going to trigger the Panther Claws here, deals 2 damage to enemy. And you may discard, so let's go ahead and do that to do 3 additional damage and attack against piercing. So it's going to do 5 plus 1 with float, so 6 extra damage. So 2 to 8 overkill on Magneto. And yeah, we're able to overkill him there by 8 total damage with a crazy big burst turn, thanks to Full Like Butterflies and the rays that we got from Ready to Rumble and from our Tenacity there. Alright guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much again to Alexis for the custom deck request. I really had a lot of fun making this deck and playing this deck. It was really cool, and it really made me like Shuri a lot more as well. I like playing her with these readies here and taking advantage out of Tenacity, one of the core set cards that actually isn't that good, but I think it's a lot of fun here. I think it works here. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.